All right, folks, what we're doing up in this spot and what we're going to talk about is we're looking for what our acorn crop's going to be like this coming fall. About midsummer, which it's early July right now, you should start to be able to either glass in the trees, find down limbs, or like I have here, we're finding some premature drops here. I'm not too worried that they're dropping prematurely. It's not like there's thousands of them. We've had a bunch of thunderstorms lately, heavy wind, so it's likely they just came down from the storms. But what I really want to I just want to talk about acorns in general and give you my thoughts and how I use acorns, how I hunt around them. First of all, yes, this time of year I'm walking these oak ridges. I got this beautiful red oak right beside me, just trying to see what areas are going to produce acorns and what aren't. Also, what's the acorn crop like? If it's very light, moderate, heavy, because a very light to moderate crop, it's probably not even going to make it too far into archery season. If you have a big abundance of acorns, it can lead right into through winter and right into early spring. So knowing how much of a crop you're going to have is going to be a big factor on when you're going to be able to hunt spots and how long you're going to have acorns to use as far as patterning deer. With that being said, I don't really hunt in the acorns a whole lot except during the rut. Early season I'm more of a bedroom hunter. However, I can still use the acorns to maybe get inventory or to backtrack a buck to his bedding area. What I've found is bucks generally will bed more where there's heavy browse sources. There's like a secondary source of food, and then they will eventually move into the acorns at night. Does, for instance, they will bed right in the acorns or close to them. So I do love hunting in or around acorns during the rut. Does you can catch a doe feeding on acorns any time of the day. Bucks know that, and they can be great places to hunt at the right times of year. Also, thinking towards gun season, I really don't hunt a lot around acorns once again. Bucks tend to feed on them mainly at night, at least in public land and these pressured areas that I hunt. But once again, they're great places where you can use as a starting point and backtrack and work your way back. Also, where I hunt, we basically have 3 different kinds of acorns: white oaks, red oaks, chestnut oaks. Like I said before, we have red oak here. I actually like hunting red oaks the most. What I found is it seems like even though a lot of people say white oaks are the most preferred, we have a heavy bear population here. Whenever we have a good white oak crop, it just seems to me that those white oaks get overrun by bears. I have not seen in the past decade anything doing better and being more attractive as far as acorns goes than red oak acorns. So I'm excited that I found a bunch of red oaks up on this ridge. I'm not going to say that this is the case everywhere you go. It's almost a fact that deer prefer white oaks over reds, but from my experience, honestly seems like reds have been better. So keep that in mind. Learn your oak trees. And once again, this time of year, this is now the time that you should be out there finding what kind of crop you're going to have, what trees produced, and measuring, okay, does it look like there's big clusters? If you're glassing limbs, if you see big, clusters, then you're probably going to have a good heavy crop. If they're very few and far between, you're probably just going to be able to use it as an early season food source, and then they're going to be gone. So there's a lot to be paying attention to this time of year for acorns, and like I said, it's early July now. This is the time to be doing it. We haven't had acorns in a few years, so it's just nice to finally get some in my hands and know that they're going to be something I can use for hunting this season. I do believe that acorns are the #1 most preferred food source out of any food source for whitetails, so I'm excited to say the least. So hope we can get this video out to you soon. This is something you should really be focusing on this summer just as much as anything when it comes to scouting. So best of luck to you. We appreciate all your following and support, and God bless you.